Listen up, you filthy maggots. It's time for the Veterans Connection on WHTL.
Sir, yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Sir, yes, sir.
Attention! You serve your country. You made the sacrifice. The Veterans Connection is here to help. So fall in line, dirtbags.
Sir, yes, sir.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Yes, Drill Sergeant!
Now pay attention. The Veterans Connection is brought to you by the Trempealeau County Council of the American Legion, International Ingredients, Reedy Concrete and Construction, Fireworks over Blair, Mondovi Insurance Agency. Now listen up. The Veterans Connection starts right now.
Every Tuesday, and today I get to welcome Brian Lyga into the studio. Brian, the former commander of the Trempealeau County Council of the American Legion. Good morning.
Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
I hear you.
I sound like hell.
You do.
But
It'll
hey,
get better. Maybe a little shot of brandy every now and then.
maybe like a whole bunch of it might help. But anyway, no, I'm doing all right. I'm getting better, and the voice is getting a little stronger every day, I think. So
I think this weather will help you a little bit.
I hope so.
It helps me. It's helped me already.
You know, it's like I was saying earlier. My wife said this morning. She goes, "It's getting back there. You're getting back." I don't know if she appreciates that or not. I think she kind of liked the quiet for a while.
She did.
But
I'm sure.
anyway, what's happening with the American Legion?
You know, we got a few things that are going on this month, and then the big month is next month, Memorial Day. We'll talk about that next month.
Right.
This month, however, Brackett Post 550, I know they're not in Trempealeau County, but I give them a shout out every now and then. Veterans Appreciation Dinner on 17 May from 11 to 2. Free meals for veterans. Free meal but a free will offering is also accepted. They will be serving charcoal chicken. They've done this for years. Please bring your old flags so that we can retire them properly. They're located on County Road D in Brackett, Wisconsin, and drive-through is available for those guys.
Mm-hmm. They're very active up there.
They are. They're very active. They got a good crew up there. I went and sat in their meeting one time just to see how things run for them. Very exciting group of people, and the Ladies Auxiliary, or the American Legion Auxiliary. They are very active, and I think they have Sons of the American Legion. They're all very active.
Maybe we just need to annex Brackett as part of Trempealeau.
I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to draw a little circle around it, kind of pulling them in. Yeah. I think they got something going on the 26th of April also. It's either bingo or cribbage. I can't remember. I don't have that in my notes, so I know if you look it up on Facebook, you'll see what's going on on the 26th. Shout out to Osseo. They have coffee with the vets right now. I'm sure they're slugging back a few cups of coffee and talking about good old times. Also, tomorrow, Eliva does a really good job with the coffee with the vets. I'll be going there after I get done with my job at the school. Every Wednesday from 8 until 10, 11, 12, they stay open. They play cards. They shake dice up there. I'm sure Osseo does too. Generally, they have 50 to 60 guests up in Eliva. Whitehall, we're trying to figure out when we should have coffee with the vets. We tried Mondays from 8 to 10, and I think we're going to see if the afternoon from 2 to 4 will work better.
That might be a good time.
We're going to try both of them. A lot of people like to have coffee in the afternoon. We don't want to really compete with the businesses in Whitehall. We want them to make money too. This isn't a money venture for us. This is just a camaraderie thing, kind of get together. So we're going to probably try that. A couple other things in Whitehall, 16 May. I know that's next month. You just missed the Trempealeau County Food Pantry. Again, we serve in between 600 and 800 people every month.
Wow.
So that's a lot. And that's a lot of food. And on average, people get 22 to 44 pounds of food.
Wow.
When they come there. So
that's a lot
of
food.
So if you're kind of down on your luck, stop by. It's the third Saturday of every month from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also at the American Legion Post, historian Mike Lyga, sort of related. Same last name anyway. I'm sure he's related somewhere down the line. He will be giving a presentation on his books called Lost in Time, Volume 1 and 2. This will be this Wednesday, 22 April, from 5 to 7 at the American Legion Post in Whitehall. Refreshments and light snacks will be served. This is sponsored by the Friends of the Whitehall Library and the Whitehall Area Historical Foundation. This event is free. Also, the Trempealeau County Council of the American Legion will be hosting with other people the Youth and Government Day on the 23rd. This is an event for approximately 100 kids. We give back to the youth. We teach them about how the local government works over at the Trempealeau County building over there. They'll learn about voting, flag etiquette that we kind of teach. I hope we do a good job.
I'm sure you do.
Land management, the workings of the Sheriff's Department, parliamentary procedures, and a whole lot more. So that's kind of not an event for the people of the community. It's more for the kids from 4 different school districts.
What a neat deal.
Yeah, I think that's cool. And during COVID, it kind of fell off, and then we got it back up again. Here's a big deal that's going on. It's Reynolds Topter's Celebration of Life. Not the celebration of death, celebration of life. Boy, he's been around for 108 years before he passed away a couple months ago. And we're going to give him a good send-off. Visitation Friday from 4 to 6:30 at Peace Lutheran Church of Pigeon Falls. And Saturday at 10 to noon. Celebration starts at noon. And I think it's going to be a very crowded place. So you can also stream it on Channel 18 and Channel 618.
You know, one thing you can say about Reynolds Tomter, he lived life to the fullest.
He did.
He really did.
You know, I think I said this before, too. He told Julie, he says, when I do pass away, don't make a big deal out of it because, and she says, why? She says, because all my friends are gone. All his friends that are his age.
Yeah.
But think about all the friends that he's made that are not his age. I'm not quite half his age, but, you know, I've known him for all my life.
I tell you, being able to interview him on the air was one of the highlights. He was a tremendous individual, and I agree. I think you're going to have a lot of people there.
I think it's going to be overcrowded, and I think the rain is holding off. I don't think it's going to rain that day. It might be a little chilly, but, you know, it's a celebration of life, though. His daughter told me, we don't want, you know, sad people. We want, hey, he had a long life.
Yep. Celebrate a great individual.
He did, yep.
And you've got a Spotlight veteran.
You bet. All right. Bruce Arnoldi, he's from Arcadia Post 17. When I do a Spotlight, you don't have to be from any post. You don't have to be from the American Legion. You just have to be a veteran. And if you want to send me your story, get a hold of me. My number is 715-533-3814. And say, hey, I want to tell you about my story. But now on to Bruce here, a good friend of mine too. He's this month's Veteran of the Month. This veteran served in the United States Army from 71 to 73. He was a military police, and he was a sentry dog handler, which specializes in law enforcement personnel who partner with dogs to provide security, detecting threats, and patrolling critical installations. Historically, they acted as the first line of defense at the perimeters, particularly at night, using dogs trained to detect, detain, and destroy enemy intruders.
You don't want to ever argue with a fur missile.
You know, one of my other friends, he had me put on the suit.
Oh, did he?
Oh, them dogs.
They hit hard.
When they don't like you, they don't like you, and they let you know. They pull you to the ground. Anyway, that's what Bruce was doing back in Vietnam era. Bruce served because he had a low draft number. So if you have a low draft number, more than likely you're going to get called in. So he decided to enlist instead to get the pick of his branch of service, which happened to be the Army. His top memory in the service is going to Vietnam and working with the military dogs trained to smell out the enemy while also guarding the ammo dumps and helicopter areas. His most significant service accomplishment would have been praying to God to bring him home safely, which that was important for a lot of guys.
You bet.
From Vietnam, and he was blessed with that because he did make it home. Too many were not that fortunate.
Yeah.
The best part of being in the American Legion is being the commander of the rifle squad at military funerals and helping fold the flag for the departed comrade. Bruce has been with his wife, Marty, for 52 years. Congratulations to both of you. He has 2 daughters and 1 son, 4 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren, and 3 sisters and 1 brother. He has retired from working on the river in Winona. I know what that means. I hope you guys can think of that. He rides motorcycles and restored a 1942 Farmall H tractor. He belongs to the Beaches Corner Antique Club and is restoring a 39 Chevy pickup he bought from his father-in-law 52 years ago. Coincidence? I think so.
Maybe. They don't make them like they used to.
They don't.
No, they don't.
Finally, he first thought about the American Legion when his father passed away. The local Legion had to perform military rites, and when they folded the flag and fired the round of 3 volleys and presented the flag to his mother, that's when he knew he wanted to join the American Legion. Bruce Arnaldi is our spotlight on the veteran.
Well, thank you for your service, Bruce, and God bless you. We appreciate it.
You bet. Thanks, Bruce.
Anything else you want to mention?
Thank you for your service, and thank you for our freedom.
Absolutely. And next month will be a big month with Veterans or Memorial Day.
Absolutely. And what I'll be talking about mainly is where the events are being held by the American Legion in the different posts in the county. All 8 posts should send me something and let me know where their ceremonies are going to be. So I'm going to let you know where their ceremonies are going to be.
And we'll do that next month.
We will.
Mr. Lyga, always good to see you.
And you too.
Brian Lyga, the former commander of the Trempealeau County Council of the American Legion. Veterans Connection on WHTL, brought to you by International Ingredient Corporation, Reedy Concrete Construction, Blair Fireworks Committee, and the Mondovi Insurance Agency.
We are the American Legion family. This includes the American Legion Auxiliary, the Sons of the American Legion, and the Legion Riders. If you are a veteran, a spouse of a veteran, a child of a veteran, or your grandparents,